Hello friends, Merry Christmas! I have brought out Sasha Graham's 365 Tarot spreads, and I was looking for a Christmas type of spread, and she has some really interesting things, so I just wanted to bring your attention to this. She has, for December 31st, she has the Yule 4 Sacred Directions spread, which is really cool. I might do this Yule spread actually for New Year's because it is kind of a reflective spread. So, but then for the day that I'm recording this, which is the 23rd, she has Santa's Reindeer spread, which I think that's the one we're going to do today. For the 24th, she has Wisdom of the Holiday Tree spread. So this is all about the tree, like what magic do you bring to my house? What do you represent as the year draws to a close? Also some cool reflections. And I'm mentioning these not only to plug her book a little bit, but to give you ideas for creating your own spread around these ideas. And then for December 25th, she has Opening a Gift spread, where she has, she puts 5 cards around the deck. So she shuffles, she says shuffle, and then put the deck in the middle and take out 5 cards in the shape of a house, probably the 4 corner posts and a peak. And then, so you unwrap it by looking at all of those cards, and then the gift is the deck, the top card of the deck in the middle. So that was an interesting idea. The whole idea of kind of unwrapping the spread, which we often do. And then for the 26th of December, she has Kwanzaa. She has a Kwanzaa spread, which is also really cool. It has unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. So some really cool spreads all around this holiday here in and for the 22nd she had the Capricorn spread, so we had to get Capricorn in there, but she's got a lot of really worthwhile, interesting ideas in here. So I'm going to have to somehow create a placeholder here. So I'm going to do the Santa's Reindeer spread. I'm not sure that I'll do it exactly. Exactly how she has it in here. One thing she notes is the name Donner is German for thunder, and the name Blitzen is German for lightning. Okay, so I can kind of see that. The reason I might not do it exactly the same is because some of her reindeer strike me as kind of the same question, but I'll read a little bit. It says, on this day, 'twas the night before Christmas, was first published in 1823 in the Troy, New York Sentinel newspaper. It is largely responsible for many modern conceptions about Santa Claus and Christmas Eve. Yes, so this spread uses Santa's 8 reindeer as inspiration for a fun holiday spread. So she uses the 8. She doesn't have Rudolph in here. So I'll just read them down. Number 1 is Dasher. And the question is, what excites me? Number 2, and see, I would say Dasher being about speed, I would say I would have something, like maybe something that will come in fast. Number 2, Dancer, what makes me deliriously happy, or what makes me want to dance, obviously. 3, Prancer, what makes me walk tall, or what makes me feel proud. Number 4, Vixen, who thinks I'm a total sex pot? So that's amusing. I might change that to how do I attract? We could maybe we have Vixen. But what we have, so for Vixen, we have who thinks I'm a total sex pot, and then for Cupid, we have who loves me. So it's kind of 2 who questions. So, I don't know. Number 5 is Comet, how do I shine? Cupid, who loves me? Donner, what must I yell from the rooftops? So that's the thunder yelling from the rooftops. And then Blitzen, what encourages my brilliance? And so I was thinking, what encourages my brilliance is very similar to how do I shine? And Comet is very similar to Dasher in the sense of, you know, if you think in terms of speed. So let's see here. I'll just do it the way they have it here. I'm not into overthinking too much. I'll just do it as they have it. And I decided to use Tarot Illuminati because it has such lush fabrics depicted in the cards. It's a very lush deck. So it seemed appropriate for Christmas and the ornamentation that goes along with Christmas. So I actually had not shuffled this before starting the video, so I'll shuffle it for a minute. I hope everybody is ready for Christmas. Actually, I'm putting this up on Christmas Day. So I hope everybody has had a beautiful, wonderful Christmas morning. Full of, well, yeah, well, I don't know exactly. Maybe I'll put it up on Christmas Day. Maybe I'll put it up for Christmas Eve Day. Since Dasher and Dancer and Comet and Vixen and all those, they'll be coming that night. So maybe I'll put it up on Sunday. I don't know. But it's certainly getting so that it's late enough that hopefully you are now enjoying Christmas more than preparing for it. Okay. Let's pull some reindeer. I think I'll just pull the 8 reindeer and then we'll look at what they mean. 8 reindeer. Alright, let's see. I don't think I've used this very much. Yeah. Dasher and Dancer. Dasher, no. Dasher. Dancer. Prancer. Now, which one's Vixen? Vixen. Comet. And Cupid. We have Donner and Blitzen left. I think this is Donner. I don't feel like I have a Blitzen. What happened to Blitzen? Where are you? You're supposed to be electric. You're supposed to be out there. You should be the most striking card. Isn't that funny? To have reached this point and feel sort of blank about the rest of the cards after pulling them all so quickly. Alright, Blitzen. I'm gonna do the other ones, and then I'm gonna come back. That's kind of weird. Okay, so what do we have? We have Dasher. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I should have gotten a gator clip. It's a clip here. Dasher, what excites? Oh, what excites me? The rituals, I would say, with the Hierophant, the rituals of Christmas. This reminds me of my mother. She loves the rituals of Christmas. Always the exact same meal. Always. So yes, the habits and rituals, I would say, of the season. There we go. And it seems like an odd thing to excite you, but the lamb is there, so maybe also the peace. The answer, what makes me deliriously happy? And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Well, I could see this. Maybe the wrapping, you know, the work around the holidays is happy work, right? Whether it's cooking or wrapping gifts. Wrapping gifts was the first thing that actually came to my mind. All of the work of wrapping gifts and setting up ornamentation and all of that kind of stuff. So some people might dance as they cook. Dancer. What makes me walk tall, or what makes me proud? I don't know. Prince of Swords. This guy is more of a, in this deck, he's more of a crusader kind of, and the person who initiates. So you can see the army is back behind him, and he is the one who is leading. So, you know, what makes you stand tall is taking the lead, being in the forefront, initiating. So being the leader. And I could see this on Christmas being like what makes you dance tall is, or prance, to walk tall, would be orchestrating the events of Christmas, being the one who hands out the gifts. You know, the first one, being the first one up and preparing Christmas breakfast, or, you know, taking the lead. Number 4, who thinks, we're just going to keep with who thinks I'm a total sex pot? The Fool! What a funny card to get. So yes, you might have somebody who is infatuated with you, foolishly infatuated with you. My feeling here when you get the Fool for this is that it's somebody who you would rather not have thinking of you as a sex pot. So some of you might be getting some unwanted, gooey attention. Number 5, how do I shine? How do I shine? The Chariot, another card of initiative. Initiative and moving forward. And what is this? This is for Comet. So what an appropriate card for Comet. This being the most Comet-like of the major arcana. Most Comet-like pretty much of the whole deck. How do I shine? Rapid action. You know, couple of these, like the Prince of Swords here, and now this, make me wonder about some people playing games. I know that's something that our family does. When we get together, we play games. So, you know, when you are victorious, when you're playing games, you know, when you're the winner of the game, that makes you feel proud. And this, I feel like, you know, dashing in and kind of saving the day, being Johnny on the spot. How do I shine? You know, if something is needed, you run to the store. You run to the store to get it. You save the day somehow. Okay, next. Who loves me? Who loves me? Oh, maybe somebody who's not there. Of course, there's always Mary. Mary loves you. She's there in the window. But, so this feels to me, though, like a card about people who are not able to be there with you. Especially anybody who has a spouse or children that are in the military. That was kind of my immediate feeling when this card came up, is that there is somebody who in spirit is trying to be with you, but is not actually there. And it could be somebody also who is just for, there are always people at a distance. For many, many years I did not spend my holidays with my family because I was on the other side of the country, and so I couldn't, So just know that those people do love you. What must I yell from the rooftops? Oh my goodness, the Three of Swords. I don't know. I don't know about... I suppose if it's thunder... Maybe this is a time where you end up telling family about some sort of heartbreak. And I don't feel like it's like the family conflict kind of a heartbreak, in terms of argument with family, so much as maybe admitting loneliness or admitting some pain, so that you can feel their love. I'm not sure about yelling it from the rooftops, but letting people know that you have been, I don't know, wounded doesn't seem right. Overwhelmed is what feels right. So don't be afraid to admit that you're overwhelmed. The water is what is really, and those waves coming in, is what's really where I'm feeling it the most, is feeling overwhelmed. And I feel that it's by circumstances. So don't be afraid to let people know that and accept their hugs. Alright, so now we need to go find Blitzen. Blitzen, who is AWOL. Talk to me, Blitzen. Where are you? Maybe they're all Blitzen. I feel like this is Blitzen here. Oh, how interesting. Queen of Pentacles. So this is what encourages my brilliance. Queen of Pentacles. Isn't she awesome? She's got a pear. Oh, I love Christmas pears. Grapes. She's got this crazy, crazy hairdo. So she is about structure. Abundance. She is glorious. Is this her only? Oh, we've got the Hierophant, the Fool, the Chariot. We have some major arcanas here. So this is what encourages your brilliance. So to me, it's like you need to express this and embrace this. So maybe receiving all of those gifts is actually going to make you feel better. That sometimes we're judgmental about that. We think, oh, we shouldn't be so, materialistic and affected by material things. But receiving the right gifts, or, feeling acknowledged by the gifts, feeling showered by things, if we have been feeling kind of left out in the cold and overwhelmed, can really be nourishing. It has to come from the right people with the right intention. And there are people, I've read this book called The 5 Love Languages, and one of the love languages is that of giving and receiving gifts. In other words, that is something that makes you feel loved. Okay? And so a lot of us expect that at this time of year, the receiving of gifts, and and we understand that when we are receiving those gifts that they are intended as expressions of love and appreciation for who we are. So let it be. The terrier's on top of it. She's going to go guard the neighborhood. All right, so that's our reindeer spread. I hope that you enjoyed it. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. It is a beautiful time. It is a beautiful time to stop, really spend time with family or other people that you love or appreciate, or for that matter, love the world. All of those years when I was not with my family, I would go for a walk, I would light candles, I still appreciated life, my life, contacted people. I don't think I was ever depressed on Christmas just because I wasn't able to be with my family. Sometimes other people would invite me to their gatherings, although I think that was less common for Christmas than it was for Thanksgiving. But I don't know, I had a hard time feeling unhappy. Usually I had been sent some gifts at the very least, and so it's not like I didn't feel completely left out. So I hope that anybody who is not around family is still able to harbor feelings of happiness, happy family memories, happiness with life, happiness with the abundance around us, and just joy in living. All right. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.